Hello, everybody. This is Lorraine from Canada with a Verbling class for you at the intermediate level. This class will be a reading class. We'll study some vocabulary, and the theme of the class is about whether people are successful because they're born that way, or is it something that you learn as you grow, or your upbringing predisposes you to being successful in business. And so I'll greet people as they come into the class. We have Amparo. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well, thank you.
That's
And
good.
you?
I'm very good, thank you. And we have Graciela. Hi.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good too.
That's good. Excellent. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you been busy?
Uh, Repeat, you say?
Have you been busy?
Being, I don't understand being.
Being. Oh, in the past, you were busy.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, good. We have Monica. Hi, Monica. How are you today?
Hi, hello, I'm fine, thank you. You?
Excellent. I'm very good. Very good. So, let's see. We only have 3 people right now. I'm going to wait 1 more minute to see if some others join the class, and then we'll get started with the material. So, Amparo, how has your day been today? Is it a good day for you?
Well, my day is really starting. I just went, I was in a class before this one
Okay.
about phrasal verbs, and that is a nightmare for me.
Phrasal verbs. Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So today you are spending the day learning English, or are there other things you will do later?
Yes, later. But
Later.
now I have to spend my time learning English because I had the classes. I prefer to have the classes online. Uh, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Very good. All right. We have Julio with us. Hi, Julio. How are you?
Hello, Lorraine. I am very good.
Good. Excellent. There, it looks like it is a nice day. I can see the sunshine behind you.
Yeah, it's a nice day. It's cool and that's good. And it's a little bit cloudy, but you can see that even though there is still a lot of sunshine going on.
Yeah, yeah, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Graciele, what has your day been like today?
Well, today I need to go to. I wake up late
Oh, okay. You slept
because
in.
I wake up. I go sleep late, of course. I watch the series. Arthur Black is very interesting.
Okay.
And yeah, and I soon I get my job, and after I will go to the college maybe for look at my test.
Oh, okay. So you did some tests and you need to see the results.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. All right. Erin, hi. Welcome. Erin?
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Good to see you again.
Me too.
Okay. I think we'll get started now with our material for today. The worksheet is posted in Verbling chat. You will need it because there is a reading part of this class. I will also share it on the screen share. Here we go. So on my icon, if you click on it, you should get the screen that says birth or upbringing, blue screen. If you can't see it, let me know. Okay, good. So the first thing we'll do before we read is take a look at some of the vocabulary that we'll come up against in the reading. So on the left-hand side, we have the words, and on the right-hand side is a definition. I think maybe the best thing to do is we will read each definition first and then do the matching exercise. So Monica, can you read the first definition A, please? Just read it out loud.
A character. Oh, 1 minute, sorry. A characteristic of somebody's personality.
Okay, very good. Okay, Julio. The next one, please.
A large building which is used for storing goods until they are sold to shops.
Okay, good. Graciela, C.
An entrepreneur.
No, read C for me, please. We're going to read the definitions first.
Definition.
Thank you.
A person or business that sells goods in large quantity to shop and business.
Okay, thank you. Aaron, D.
A person who establishes a organization.
Okay, very nice. Amparo, E.
A person who starts their own business, taking risks and trying to make a profit.
Good. Nice quick one here for Monica. F. Unmute your microphone, Monica.
As help.
Help, yes, thank you. Julio, G.
The land or buildings owned by a company or organization.
Good, thank you. Graciele, H.
The way that you were trained and educated during your childhood.
Okay, so that word is treated. Treated.
Treated.
Good, yes. Aaron, I.
Using every situation to your advantage.
Okay, good. So now we'll match the words with their definitions. Amparo, read the first word and see if you can figure out which definition belongs to it.
Upbringing, letter H, the way that you were treated and educated during your childhood.
Okay, good, yes. Okay, Monica, number 2.
Founder. G. The land or buildings owned by a company or organization.
You know, I understand why you chose that one, but that's not what a founder is. A founder is a person. It's a person who starts something.
Then it's E. A person who starts their own business, taking risk and trying to make a profit.
Okay. A founder is a little bit different than that. A little bit different. Similar, but not the same.
Maybe then D.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. I know that's hard to understand. The difference, I'll talk about it after we do the next one, number 3. Okay, so whose turn is it? I'm lost. Who's next? Julio?
Sure. An entrepreneur. It's a person who starts their own business taking risks and trying to make a profit. Letter E.
Good. So the difference here is a founder is just somebody who establishes or starts an organization. So, for instance, Bill Gates was the founder of the Gates Foundation. Okay, it's a nonprofit charitable organization. So that person is not making money from what he establishes. He's using it to give money away to other people. An entrepreneur is somebody who starts a business to make a profit. He takes risks, and his main goal is to make a profit. Okay, those are the two different, both start organizations, but one is making a profit, one is not. Graciela, can you do number 4?
Wholesaler.
Yes, wholesaler.
Wholesaler.
Mhm.
I think it is B. A large building which is used for storage goods until they are sold to shop.
Okay, again, I can understand why you chose that one. But when we have an ER on the end of this word, wholesaler, it means it is a person who does this job. So a wholesaler is a person who sells goods at a discount or in very large quantities so that they can sell it cheaper than other people. So, which one?
A person, no, a second. A person or business that sell good large quantity. Oh, no,
Yep,
this,
you're right. You're right. Keep
okay.
reading. You're right.
A person or business that sells goods in large quantity to shop and business.
Very good. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Unfortunately, my arrows are not really lined up very well. Number 5, Erin.
Assistances. Uh, could be F. Help.
Yes, assistance is help. Good. And number 6, Amparo.
Premises.
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 I think it's wow. What are the seven?
This is a place where a company might have their business. It could be a store. It could be an office. That is a premises.
But I'm looking for the ones that are free yet. Is letter A, letter B is
E, letter G, and letter
letter
I.
G I. No, warehouse is B. Opportunism is I. What's more?
Okay, I was trying to help you by describing what a premises is, It's where a business will have where it is, where it's located.
The land or building owned by a
Yeah,
company.
that's right. Yes. Oh, that should be up there. My arrows are not lined up properly. So the next one, oh, hi Akaken. Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Monica, can you read number 7, please?
Opportunism. Using
Opportunism. Yeah,
opportunism. Using every situation to your advantage.
that is correct. Yes. And the next one, Julio, number 8.
Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a large building which is used for storing goods until they are sold to the shops.
Yes, very good. And number 9, Akaken, you should be able to figure this one out. The hard one.
Yeah, a character trait. A characteristics of somebody's personality.
Yes, very good. Okay. I don't know why my arrows are not lining up. Terrible. Okay. So in this exercise, we're going to try to predict the answers. You're going to read an article about entrepreneurs. Tick 6 character traits of successful entrepreneurs that you think will be mentioned, and check your answers by reading the text. Okay, so let's try it this way. Monica, do you think that the word opportunistic will come up in this article about entrepreneurs? Do you think that is a characteristic that they have? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Julio, what about creative? Do you think that is a characteristic of a successful entrepreneur? Julio?
Sorry for me.
Yes, please.
Creative. Successful entrepreneur. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Very good. We have a new person with us. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Yais? Hello?
Hello, how are
Hello?
you?
I'm good. Could you say your name for me, please?
My name is Elias.
Ilias. Okay, so it's Ilias. Ilias. All right, very good. Welcome to the class. So we're
Thank you.
talking about characteristics that successful entrepreneurs have. So far, we think they're probably opportunistic and creative. What about ambitious? Ilias, what do you think?
Ambitious. I agree with the
Okay,
fact that entrepreneur should be ambitious,
good.
but
Okay.
but he should first makes plans for his work.
Okay. Right now, we're just looking at character traits, just what they are like as people, not so much whether they do planning, but how they are as people. Graciela, what about the next one? Ready to take risks. Should they be?
Really take it to Rex.
Mhm.
I think the people uh, have how to say people don't know the something is good or no, but he
Okay.
try for s- try for buy or everything. I don't know
Okay.
for something good.
Okay,
Maybe good,
so
maybe no good.
so you think that they need to be ready to take risk. This is a character trait of a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
All right, good. Erin, what about sociable? Do successful entrepreneurs need to be sociable?
Yeah, really, really.
Yeah?
It's an important key because they need to sell, they need to make networking, they need to share product and ideas. It's a really, really important skill
Okay.
for
All
entrepreneur.
right. So far, we've decided that all of these are character traits of successful entrepreneurs, and that's great. Okay, Amparo, what about the next one? Confident. Do they need to be confident?
Yes.
Okay, so another one.
Yeah.
Great.
Also the two of the last two.
Ken, do they need to be aggressive?
Mm, not necessarily, because
Okay.
sometimes a business is a gain-gain situation is the best situation. So creating such situation, people tend to be successful entrepreneur.
Okay, so that one you figure is not quite as important. Okay, Monica, what about hardworking?
Um,
Do entrepreneurs need to be hardworking?
Not necessary, because somebody has a luck. Maybe don't need to be hard worker.
Okay, possibly. Anyway, we're going to read the article now and see whether all of these things. It looks like we've got check marks on everything here. Okay, so let's read. I'm going to switch my screen share now to the article so that we can read it on the screen. Also, if you want to follow along, it is in Verbling chat if you want to download it. All right. Let's see if I can get this somewhere where I can see people. Oh, we lost Dr. Ken. All right. Amparo, can you start for me? Read the title and the subtitle for me.
Okay. Is success due to birth of or upbringing? A brain for business is often thought of as something you are born with, but entrepreneurial personalities differ greatly, and the necessary skill can be learned.
Okay, good. Erin, can you read the first paragraph, please?
Sure. Vijay Linjan seems born to be an entrepreneur. The 32 years old founder of Artungab, which sell paintings and other art forms, grew up surrounded by business. His mother's family has fishing businesses, while on his father's side, the field was jewelry. At school, he ran business with his sister, and she has also established her own business.
Okay, we'll just take a look at a couple of words. This one here is the name of the business, and this is Art Lounge.
Art
Lounge, yeah. Okay, and this word here. Can you say it again, please?
Established.
Okay, this word has sh at the end of it, so we say this word is established with a T sound. Established. We don't pronounce the ED as ED for this. Okay, established. Repeat. Established.
Established.
Get the T on the end. You hear t? Established. Yeah, established.
Established.
Good, okay. You don't need to make the T quite as loud as that, but remember that it doesn't sound like ED. It sounds like a T for this when you have SH at the end. Okay, good. Graciela, can you continue with the next paragraph, please?
Okay. At school, he sold good to another's pupils used his parent. Wallet, Wallace Sayer connection.
Wholesaler,
Oh,
wholesaler.
wholesale connection. Whole, while still a teenager, he made a sold sandwich and local shop and also art by art student at car boot sales.
Yes. Okay. So, Graciela, when you are reading, try to be careful that you read the word that is there. Okay, so sometimes you will change the articles to a different article.
Okay.
When you have a WH, it is an H sound. So, well, except, no, that's not true. In this one is wholesalers. It sounds like H. The W is silent. But in the next word here, this word is while. This is a
While.
wonderful thing about the English language. There are no rules. So in this case, the H is silent and you pronounce the W.
Okay.
That's so hard.
While.
Wholesaler, while. Okay.
Whiles.
Yeah.
For me, it's problem because when I have alphabet in my country, the sound W have two sounds, U and V.
Oh no, so it's completely different. Oh,
Yeah, because this I have a lot of problem for
okay.
pronunciation.
Well, I'll have to do a lesson on the WH sounds. There are a few
Okay.
different things, and maybe there are some rules we can try and work with.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Thank you. Elias?
Elias.
Ilias, sorry, Ilias.
Okay.
Okay, Ilias.
Nick James, on the other hand, had none of these advantages. His parents encouraged him to be creative and ambitious, but could offer little practical assistance for going into business. He decided to become a furniture designer and set up his own business, but he was totally unprepared for what happened next. During his search for appropriate premises for the business Jane designed, he rented a disused warehouse. It started as a studio for himself and for a friend, but but grew into a business providing sites for a range of other creative people. Mushroom Works has grown rapidly, and James has suddenly found himself running two successful
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
businesses. You're welcome.
Okay, and Julio is next. Let me get the, whoops. Okay, so just read that one part of the sentence and then I'll go to the top of the page.
Despite their differences, both men have recently
Whoops.
appeared in a list of leading entrepreneurs published by Arena Men's Magazine. Lingaya
Lingia.
Lingya was named Entrepreneur of the Year, but the presence of James on the list suggests that it is possible to grow to be an entrepreneur.
Good, thank you. Very, very nice. Monica.
He believes that much of his success has been due to opportunism. It's about keeping your ear to the ground and finding out what's going on and using that to your advantage, he says.
Okay, good. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button here. This word here, can you say it again, please?
Ear.
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 Ear, yes. And you understand what it is, right? Okay, good. Sometimes I think people know things and then I feel bad because they don't, and I made an assumption. So, okay, good. The next, we have a new person, Tran. Hi.
Yeah, hello teacher.
Hello.
I joined the class so late.
I can hardly hear you, Tran. Can you turn up your volume a little?
Yeah, sorry. I joined the class so late. You hear me?
You're still very, very low. I can't hear you well.
Yeah. Okay. Can you skip me?
Well, I
Okay.
could.
Hello.
Okay. Amparo, can you do the next paragraph, please?
Okay. A study published in May 2004 by the Canadian Federation of Independent Business points out that entrepreneurs are believed to have special character traits that make them successful. For instance, entrepreneurs are considered to be especially skilled at spotting new business opportunities, or they are regarded as confident, aggressive, and ready to take risks. However, despite a lot of academic study, no one has been able to identify a truly unique set of entrepreneurial personalities.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And Erin, the last paragraph, please.
Yeah, Dr. Puri Goman, director of McGowan, director of Northern Ireland Centre for Entrepreneurship, believes that entrepreneurs are both born and made. Success depends on developing entrepreneurial traits and also learning skills, such as management skills. He also believes that everyone has the potential to become an entrepreneur.
Okay, very good. All right, so I'll have to close this this part. So when we get to asking questions about the reading, you will need the worksheet from the Verbling chat. So make sure you have the worksheet so we can answer the questions, okay? So we're going to answer true or false to these statements. So the first one, Graciela, I'll read it and I want you to tell me if this is a true statement or a false one. Vijay Lingya had no help from his parents when he was at school. True or false?
I think it is false.
Okay. Does everybody agree? Does anyone have a different idea?
I think it's true.
Okay, so we have one person who thinks it's true, one thinks it's false. Anyone else? Okay.
It's true.
Okay, it's true. Vijay had no help from his parents. It is false.
What?
Yes. Vijay had help from his parents. Both of his parents were entrepreneurs, and so he got to see exactly how it worked when he was a child. Okay. Who's next? I think it's Julio. Number 2. Nick James had help from his parents when starting his business.
False. That's the guy that I was talking about.
That's right. He was the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Monica. Nick James' success was unexpected.
I think is yes.
Okay, so this is true. Everyone agrees? Yeah.
No, you disagree.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, this was true. His success was unexpected. What did he do? What did he end up doing as a business?
Furniture?
I think, wasn't this the guy who rented the warehouse? What did he do with that warehouse?
He made a studio for the creative people.
Yeah, so he ended up dividing up the warehouse and providing studios for other people, and he made a business from that. I guess he was charging them rent. So yeah, it was unexpected. That wasn't the business he intended to make.
But he had two businesses.
Yes, he ended up with two businesses. That's true. Okay, so let's go with number 4. Tran, if you want to try to answer this, we'll listen hard. Studies show that entrepreneurs have a special set of skills. True or false?
Yeah, I don't have time read on document because
Okay.
yeah. So I can guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think 2.
True. Okay. What does everybody else think? Did studies show that entrepreneurs have a special set of skills?
I agree.
Okay,
True.
you think true? True? Anyone else say something different? Okay, let's take a look. This is true. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And Amparo, according to Dr. McGowan, people must be born with special traits to be successful entrepreneurs. True or false?
False.
Okay. What did he say?
Both then. Born and made.
Okay, they're both born and made. Yeah. Okay. Very good. So here we have some expressions with business. So the expressions we can use: establish, go into, run, set up, spot, and successful. So we want to put these words in yellow on the correct line. Okay? So Erin, what you need to do is read the definition and then decide which of the yellow words means that definition.
Okay, a business. To start business that will seeks for a long time. Successful?
Well, certainly successful businesses last a long time, but this is an expression that we want to use.
There.
And successful business doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
We're going to do something rather than successful describes a business. You would say a successful business.
yeah. Establish a business?
Establish a business. Good. Correct. All right. Graciela, the next one, read the definition and then choose the word.
I think it is go into.
Okay, go into a business.
Yes.
We would say go into business. we don't use the article. So
Oh,
go
okay.
into isn't going to work, but I understand why you chose that, yeah. But it's a business, so
Set up.
set up, yes.
Set up.
Set up a business.
Set up a business.
Good. Julio, the next one. Read the
Mm-hmm.
definition and then choose the right word.
To be in control of a business, and I would say it is run, Forrest, run.
Run, yes, run a business. Good. Monica, the next one. Read the definition first.
To start becoming involved in business in general. For me, it's go into.
Yes, go into business. Good. Tran,
Yeah.
the next one. Read the definition.
Yeah. Um, successful. Success.
Okay, first of all, read the definition, Tran.
Yeah. To see or not take business up opportunities. Yeah. I think successful business opportunity is synonym to see or not take business opportunity.
Okay, so which is the word that you have chosen?
Yeah. I choose successful.
Okay, so the sentence would then read successful a business opportunity, and that
No,
doesn't
no, no,
make
no, no, no,
sense.
no, 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 no. I think a spot.
Yes,
Spot.
spot a business opportunity. So spot in this case means to spot. Okay, I shouldn't have done it in blue, I can see that. All right, the last one. Let's see, who's next? Amparo. This is the hard one, Amparo.
Yes, definitely. A successful business. A business
Okay,
that makes a lot of money.
yeah, successful. And I can't really see it very successfully, but it is on the line. Okay. Are there any questions about these expressions? All right, excellent.
Can you
Mm.
explain me again establish?
Okay, so I'll just write the word here, establish. It means to create something from scratch, to start something. But when you establish, usually it is something other than a business. You start a business, and it means that you are making something that makes money for you. It makes a profit. But if you establish a foundation, for instance, that means you are creating a company that has, how do I explain this? It's going to give out money. It's going to do charitable things. But establish as a word, it means the same thing as start. In other way, establish a house, or you start the foundations of a house. You're going to make them be there. I'm not really doing a good job of explaining. Do you understand at all the differences? Does it make sense? No?
Yeah, yeah.
Not really. Let's go back to this slide that had that. Establish. Okay, so
Like
in this,
like a
establish.
government, like establish a government or
Yeah. Okay. Um, the definition that they're giving to establish a business, it means it's to start something that will last for a long time. It's a company that's going to be there for years and years and years. So establishing means it is solid and firm. It's going to be around for a long time.
This like the company have successful, and she finish start the people meet the company. This establish. These are like the publicity. I studied this in my university.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. That's a good way to describe it too. Does that help at all?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so for businesses, we'll say establish means when you make a business that's going to last for a long time. You also, yes, you can establish governments, something that you hope is going to last for a long time. A startup, like a startup business, is a business that goes up. I mean, you're starting the business, you're establishing a business, but it may or may not survive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But how we know it will exist a long time or no?
Well, that's the thing, eh? Usually when we use the word establish, we use it in the past form. So we would say Bill Gates established Microsoft in I don't know what year it was, 1968 or something like that. So it's a company that's been around for a long time, and it was established in this year or in the past, sometime in the distant past. Anyway,
Okay,
I'd
no, I
like to. Okay.
Thank you.
Sometimes, you know, when you speak English as your native language, it's very hard to find the right words to describe something without that describes it. Okay, so let's talk about what makes a successful entrepreneur. There are some sentences here, like pessimism as opposed to realism can be fatal in business adversity. Does anybody know what that might mean? What's the difference between pessimism and realism? Anyone? Go ahead, Graciela.
Pessimism is when people don't believe. I think this no good. I try, but this no. I may have a problem. I lose my money. If I buy this. This is pessimism.
Yes,
But,
that's so true.
Realism, like people, I can go, or for example, people fat.
You lost her.
And the people need to lose the weight.
Okay.
And they need exercise. 1 week exercise, no see nothing. But she need more exercise for realism of she skin. This is realism.
All right, close enough. Okay, that's realism. All right. So in business, for instance.
In business, when you want to start something, like my husband, my husband want to open the company for repairing computer, and now he repairing in home, no in the build, but in future he can open company. This is how to say realistic.
Okay. Realist. All right. So, and I'll explain what I see as the difference between pessimism and realism. Sometimes people think they are the same thing. but realism is to look at the problems for starting your business. Okay, we need lots of money, and we need a place to do the business, and that's going to be expensive. So a realist will say, okay, we'll have to find ways to make the money. A pessimist will say, it's too expensive, I can't go into business. So they just say, oh, it's too much money, I can't do it. Instead of looking at what you need and trying to figure out ways to do it. So Amparo, what do you think? Do you think pessimism is going to cause problems with businesses if people become too pessimistic?
Yes, if you have negative thoughts all the time, that you are going to cause that your business is going to fail because your attitude is going to help to destroy yourself.
Yeah, okay. And what do you think makes a successful entrepreneur, Aaron?
Jimmy,
Yes.
could you repeat the question?
What do you think makes a successful entrepreneur?
Okay, I think realism is one of them. Hardworking, I think they have to be a hardworking. And they have
Maybe
to
vision. Yeah.
Okay, what was that, Tran?
Yeah. I think
vision.
yeah, vision. Yeah.
Oh,
If
vision. Yes, they have to have a vision. Yeah, good point.
yeah. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's a lot of almost all the skill that we learn when initial the class.
Yeah.
A lot of skill to it. I think one is vision. What the most important thing will be persistency and hard working.
Yeah. Well, you certainly have to keep at it even when the going gets very difficult. So a lot of people give up at that point. And if you want to be successful, you can't give up. Julio, do you know any successful businessmen or women?
Mm, yeah, sure. My cousin, he started his own business when he was like 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
He started selling like watches and just fake jewelry in a small stall in the street. And right now he owns like 7 stores, and he's
Oh,
in the
wow.
major malls
How
here.
old is
And
he?
he is right now, he started at 14. Right now he's 37.
Wow, and he owns 7 stores.
Yeah, and he didn't go to. I think he just finished elementary school, and that's
Wow.
it. But he has a very good communication skills, and he's a very good negotiator.
Wow, that's incredible.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing. Very interesting. Monica, do you know any successful business people?
Yeah, for me the the famous is Richard Branson, who is founded a Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he's a very success entrepreneur, and I don't know exactly how he started his business exactly, but I know when he was young, I think he was 14 or 15 years old. He was selling everything what he could, so he started very early too.
That seems to be something that's common for
Yeah.
entrepreneurs is they have a tendency to start very young. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, because they thought very early about
Hmm.
his life, what their goals exactly. So they thought very early,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they could be very successful because they started in the youngest year.
That's an interesting education that you get. If you are an entrepreneur at age 14, chances are you don't go to high school, but you learn everything you need to know by doing, by going out and doing.
Yeah. In real life.
Yeah. Tran, do you think education is the most important thing for an entrepreneur? Or do you think it's possible that a lot of people can do it without having a university education?
Yeah, I think uh, if if you want to success, if you want to be successful, you must study, and I do university or education. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't care. I think you must work hard and maybe vision and of course you have you must have health health. Yeah,
You have to have health.
yeah,
Yeah.
health. Um,
Yeah.
and
Although
think
both
for
Julio and Monica know of successful entrepreneurs who started at age 14 and probably didn't go to university. So do you think that it's absolutely necessary to go to university to be an entrepreneur? There's a lot of things you have to go to university for. What do you think?
14,
Yeah,
you mean yeah, you mean only 14 maybe successful enter into enter
yeah.
into
Yeah, Julio said his cousin started his business when he was about 14,
no,
and now he's 37 and owns 7 stores.
no, I don't think so. uh yeah.
I think it depends on where you are as well. Unfortunately, we're run out of time, so I have to go. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for joining me for this lesson. I hope that you learned something, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Take
Take
care.
care,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.